Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Leti Rincon. Today, I am bringing you my second part of my 2019 favorites. Right now, I am going to do my beauty products. In my previous video, I did my basically anything but beauty, which was mostly consisted of clothing and accessories. So for this one, I really don't have a ton of stuff. If this is the first video that you watch for my favorites 2019, I do have two videos. I have one for clothing and accessories. This is part 2. If this is the first one that you're watching, well, happy new year to you. I know it's mid-month and I'm a little bit behind, but better late than never, right? So for makeup, it was really hard for me to find items that were my favorite, simply because I really haven't been purchasing that many beauty products. As far as like makeup palettes, I honestly can tell you I did not buy myself any makeup palettes. I did, however, get one makeup palette for my sister for my birthday. And I'll start with that. Hold on. So as I was saying, for makeup and beauty products, honestly, as you're looking at me right now, this is mostly how I wore my makeup. I really didn't do anything that was extra. I honestly just mostly focused on my skin. I didn't do anything other than focus on that. As you can tell, so last year I had really light hair. I dyed it towards the end of the year, like in October, around Halloween, I want to say. And I just really wanted to tone down the blonde balayage ordeal that I had going on, simply because I had been rocking light hair for about 2 years. And my hair was starting to like have some breakage, and I just felt like it was time for a change. Now I lightly miss my light hair, but I also really like it, you know, dark. I feel like it suits me with my dark brows and dark eyes and everything. It's just a good, like, even look. I do have a little bit of highlights in though. They're like a coppery like vibe. I'm totally deviating from what the hell I'm supposed to be talking about. I tend to do that. I tend to ramble. So let's get to it. So my sister bought me the KKW Kim Kardashian eyeshadow palette, the So Fire palette. Now it's beautiful. I really didn't dig into these four really. I mostly dug into these right here. Now these, especially these two. These right here. Well, actually these three. These were my go-to. If like right now you give me a choice and was like, hey, you can't use any other colors, like what 4 colors do you want to use forever? I would definitely go with something like that. I feel like these neutral colors, warm tones, literally can look good on anyone, no matter what your skin tone is, no matter what color your hair is. Like those kind of tones look good on really everyone. So I love this palette. Thank you, sister, very much. Okay, so next, we're gonna go into like skincare, I guess. Okay, so for 2018, I used the makeup removal wipes from Costco. They were good. They just weren't as good as the Neutrogena. The Neutrogena ones, I just use the blue ones. I get them from Costco as well. Now, Costco has a whole pack. You can get like a shit ton of them for like $16, $17. You can buy like 3 or 4 packs of these. It's almost like 4 or 5 months worth of wipes. So you get a discount than if you were buying them from the store like religiously, because that's what I was doing, and then I got tired of paying like $6 every month. So I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. So I basically went like almost half a year without having to buy them. I think I'm running out just about now, and I think I like refilled back in like May or something. All right. So that's one of my favorite like nighttime routines, like removing all my makeup. I do want to mention the OLEHENRIKSEN Walnut Scrub, Transforming Scrub. I bought this, and I still have some left. I have about right there. I bought this in February. I've used it like 2-3 times a week. Between 2 and 3 times a week. And let me tell you, this scrubber, this walnut scrub works so beautifully. As I'm like scrubbing my face and I'm like feeling my dead skin like remove itself from my face, it feels so good. And I don't feel like, the days that I don't wear it, I feel like I'm not as clean. But I know that I can't use a scrubber every day. Like, that's kind of crazy. Or could I? I don't know. But they recommended to only use about 2-3 times a week. This guy right here is like my little baby. I actually had the moisturizer that went with this, the blue one, but I can't find the container. I took it with me to California when I went to visit my best friend, and she fucking, she spilled the rest of it, and it was like almost nothing left, so I have to go restock. So I don't have it, but there is a moisturizer, and I was using those two together, and oh my god, they're wonderful. Also, every morning and every night, I use the Pearl Essence Aloe and Green Tea Facial Mist. I feel like I get really, really dry, so for me, this is like super moisturizing, super great. And they're super inexpensive. They're like $8 at Marshall's. And they don't just have aloe vera and green tea. They have like rose water, like cucumber water, coconut and rose water. Like they have so many different combinations. This is the one that I picked up at the beginning of the year. And I just kind of stuck with it just because it's like refreshing and misty. And I don't need to have like 4 facial mists. This is fine. And I really like the smell of the green tea and the aloe, and it just makes my skin feel so soft. Also, that goes hand in hand with that, would be the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I use this setting mist a ton. I've repurchased this over and over since about February, late January, February of last year, like religiously. I use this the majority of the year. I did use the all-nighter from Urban Decay for a little while, but basing it off of the pricing, I was like, I'm gonna rock with this. Plus, this actually smells a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of what the Urban Decay one smells like. I just feel like it's really like thick and it smells kind of gross, kind of intense. And I just love the softness of this one, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. One thing that's not really like face related is the Native deodorant. I get this from Target last year. I don't know if I mentioned in my favorites. I don't recall. But I was wearing the vanilla and coconut combination. This right here is the eucalyptus. Oh, this one is a, oh, you can't even read it from here. It's the eucalyptus and mint one. This has paraben, it's paraben free, and aluminum free, so it's supposed to be a lot better for your skin. And you want to avoid aluminum and like parabens and stuff because that's not good for you. Target, or I mean anywhere like Fred Meyer. All right guys, another item that is gonna be kind of random is actually an item that I was not introduced to in 2019. I was introduced to this item like, oh god, years and years ago, maybe like 10 years ago. And it is the toothpaste Sensodyne. This is just my travel one. I normally get like the whitening one. And this is just like what they had for traveling. It's extra whitening. I love this toothpaste. I stand by this toothpaste. It is the best toothpaste I've ever used in my life. Like growing up as a kid, I used to hate brushing my teeth because I thought it was like the most disgusting thing after you'd throughout my life. Like brushing my teeth was like such a horrible task. Now, if you're gonna trust somebody with a good smile, good clean smile, I recommend this toothpaste. It is like amazing. And I also used to have a lot of issues with like when I would drink hot water or like coffee or like something that was really, really hot and then have to drink something that was really, really cold. My teeth used to get really, really sensitive. Well, with this, it actually desensitizes your teeth against all that stuff. I'm not a dentist, but look it up. Look up Sensodyne. Great toothpaste. So this has been one of my absolute obsessions and things that I have fallen in love with as far as like beauty products go this year. This is a raw sugar scrub. It's to exfoliate, nourish, and renew your skin. It's made from all natural sugarcane and plant-based blends. It also has no sulfates or paraben free. So for me, this is a game changer because I do get really, really dry and I have places in my skin, like right here, you can see right now, like if I go a couple days without like really scrubbing this out and smoothing it out, like they get all rough. Not all my skin, but just like certain parts of my skin are that way. So this has been a game changer for me because I do use it often, like 3-4 times a week. I'm scrubbing my body, like deep scrubbing my body, and it smells so amazing. It smells like lemon. It smells like sugar. It smells like aloe vera or something. Like, I don't know what all this has, but it smells so freaking delicious, and it is so good for your body, and it just makes everything feel super, super smooth, and I am obsessed. Like, if you're not exfoliating, like, your body, I don't know what you're doing with your body. Like, clean that shit, girl. Okay, next, Living Proof. This is the dry shampoo that I use all the time. Yes, Living Proof is definitely a little bit pricier, but it is worth the money. This actually like eliminates oils and sweats and any type of odor. I do work out, and like when I go to the gym and I sweat, and you know, I don't wash my hair every day. I just don't. I don't have time for that, and I refuse to wash my hair every day. And so the one product that helps me feel confident enough to be able to go to work and like talk to people and like always be in the public eye is basically through this little guy right here. This is about $28, I think. Again, a little bit on the pricier side, but it's definitely worth it. I've actually tried their shampoos. They are terrific. They're super pricey too. So I stopped using their shampoos. Not because they weren't any good, but because my hair isn't light anymore and it's not bleached. So I figured that like Redken would be just fine for my hair right now. And whatever I'm saving by not buying a shampoo, I'm just investing my money into their dry shampoo. They have a lot of other stuff that I really want to try, but this thus far has been it. And so far, like I've been really impressed with their products. So I'm going to continue to use them. Now, off total topic here. As you can see, I don't ever really wear falsies. It is super, super rare that I do wear falsies, but when I do, my favorite falsies have become these Morphe Rodeo lashes. They are so nice. They look so beautiful. I cut them a little bit just because my eyes are small, but I cut them a little tiny bit. Only on the ends. I never cut the inside part, just the ends. And they are a game changer. Like when for New Year or like Christmas or like, you know, holidays, and you want to like, or you have an event or something where you want to look, you know, a little bit more put a little in it. I use fake lashes, but that's really, really rare for my everyday life. I just don't. For my everyday life, for my non-fake lash wearing self, I have fallen absolutely in love with this mascara, and I'm only sad that I just found out about it like a couple months ago. It is the Hourglass Extreme Lash Mascara. I love this mascara right now. I've been wearing this makeup like literally since like 7 in the morning. It is 10 o'clock at night. Yes, I'm filming at 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, it has definitely changed my life. No, not my life. It's definitely a mascara that I plan on repurchasing over and over. The reason why is because like, well, there are some mascaras that like start to crumble throughout the day, and then you get these like weird little black flakes, and they don't stay nice and lifted throughout the day. Well, these certainly do. And I just love the brush. I'm going to show you the brush right there. So it's not like uberly thick and weird and big. It's just perfect and super black. And for me, they really do the trick. They really get in there and like lift these babies. I mean, I don't know how to show them off, but like, yeah, they are doing their job, girl. Okay. Look at the packaging. Look how sexy. My current obsession, and again, another product that I didn't find out until later in the year, and I think they launched it like later in the year anyway. The YSL Libre perfume. Oh my God. You guys. For a very long time, I've been using Dolce & Gabbana and, you know, like Juice Couture and all these other colognes or perfumes. This perfume smells so delicious, so amazing, so sexy, sophisticated, like sexy grown woman. Like that's what a grown ass boss ass bitch should smell like. And so when I smelled it, I was like, $100 and what dollars for the big one? Okay. The majority of my perfumes are given to me by like my mom on like my birthday and stuff like that. Like, I think the last perfume that I bought myself was like the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Anyways, that perfume is worth every penny. Like, it smells amazing. I can definitely see it being one of my favorite perfumes of all time. I could definitely see it being like a go-to, a signature smell for me. I'm at the point of my life, honestly, you guys, where I only need one great perfume for like when I want to be sexy, and then like one great perfume for like my everyday life. I only need one great purse for my going out and one for my everyday life. I'm at that point in my life where I don't need all this extra stuff. I very much need one for my everyday life and one for when I'm going to be sexy or sporty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just don't need all this extra stuff. I also changed gears. I was using the Smashbox primer, the white one, the one that's like that nourishing one. Y'all know what it is. I forget what it's called. I switched lanes. Okay. I switched gears to the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter primer. I love the size. I love the pump. I love the way it looks. I ran out of the first one that I had, so I had to buy a second one. So this one's like fairly new. But you guys, it is super like glossy, and like when I put this on, this is my routine. Okay, get out of the shower. I spray some of this. I put on my moisturizer. I put this on. Game over. Like, I don't care what foundation I wear. It's gonna look good. Like, there are some people that don't like the smell of this because it smells like plants or something. I don't know. But to me, this smells like fresh, clean, like, I don't know, but I love it. I love it. I fucking love this primer. I said it. I love it. When I went to Sephora to like rebuy it, one of the girls that works there, I think she like already knows me, and then she was like, hey, you know, how's it going? Blah, blah, haven't seen you in a long time, blah, blah, blah. And when I was checking out with it, she was like, what do you like about this primer? And I felt like she was like trying to throw a little shade at me, like, hey girl, there's so many other primers, you know, why do you like this one? Because she's always like, you know, I see her there working, and she's always like recommending stuff to me, and like, you know, sometimes I'll go for it, sometimes I don't, whatever. But I was like, listen, girl, I do what I want. No, I'm just joking. I just said, hey, I just love the way it looks on me. It may not be for everybody, but it is my favorite primer right now. I love the Smashbox one. I wore it for like a year and a half. I felt like it was a great primer, but I was just done with it. Like, I was just done. And it is perfectly okay for your skin to change. Skin changes with different weathers and, you know, where you live and the water and the whatever. So for me, this primer is it. Okay? If somebody wants to introduce me to something better, I will give it a whirl. But for now, this is my baby. Sephora girl, if you're watching. For foundations. This is funny. So, NARS. This was my favorite, I would say, like, beginning-ish of the year. No, lies. Hold on. The Smashbox. The Smashbox Studio Skin Finish, the hydration one. Oh, the primer that I was using is basically like, looks exactly like this, but it's in white liquid. This one I was using a lot in the beginning of the year, and I loved it. I loved the way it looked. I loved the finish. I loved the color. Like, it was perfectly matching me and everything. But then the summer rolls around, and I start traveling, and I start going outside to the pool, and, you know, all those other stuff. So when I got back from Hawaii, I was like, I need a new foundation. Nothing fits me right now. I'm looking crazy. My skin is peeling. Like, I need something for my skin. Then I went into Target, and then I remembered how a lot of people were like raving and going crazy about the Wet n Wild how people were raving about the Wet n Wild Photo Focus the foundation, and I ended up getting like the caramel color because I wanted like the darkest one because I was so freaking dark. But then like alone, like it looked all right. But then when I added like a little tiny bit of this one, it was like, whoa. And then like I went and I got a new like a cooler shade, like a more like a brighter shade, a lighter shade. And then I mixed it in with this, and then it was like, whoo. So these two together are like just like fabulous. Like, I don't even, nothing compares to these right now. Like, no one can change my mind right now about these two foundations. Like, these two together are like peanut butter and jelly to me. Okay, together they are fire. Together. I'm not sure how I like this by itself because it smells kind of funky, but when you add a little bit of this, girl, I'm telling you. I will still wear this one, so it's still one of my favorite ones, but like these three like are gonna be repurchased for sure. And the shades, I am Stromboli. Like right now I can actually wear Stromboli probably by itself. I probably could afford to go down one shade darker. But I really like the mixing, so I think I'm going to continue to buy them. On this one, I am Desert Beige, but it has to be mixed. I can't just wear Desert Beige by itself. I will look fucking crazy. And the Smashbox, I am light medium in 2.35. For concealer, there is only one concealer that I'm going to talk about. It is a concealer that I've been wearing all year round, all year long. I've bought, I don't know how many of these because I keep running out. It is in the shade 210. It is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. Now, I am obsessed with like the consistency of this thing. Oh, this is the one that's like almost gone. I love the 210 shade because it is not too bright. It is not too pink. It actually like blends in with my freaking hand. It's so weird and creepy. I don't like to get that crazy white look for my concealer because it's not a look that I like. I like to look more natural now, which is why I get the shade in this consistency. If I'm gonna go out to the club or if I'm gonna go out for New Year or something, then I will definitely bust out the Shape Tape by Tarte for sure, because it's thicker and it'll like last longer, and then it's just super white and it's just like boom in your face. But for my everyday life, like, I'm an average girl. I'm a basic chick, okay? I'm okay with being basic, and I love this. And if you haven't tried it, please try it. I guarantee you, you will like it. Well, not guarantee, because it's like, that's a little ballsy. If you're not too dry, get this. If you're not too oily, get this. I don't know, for me, this is just perfect. I love the consistency of it. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's perfect, perfect, perfect. It really just, I think it's for the women that want to, and actually, I mean, it just really depends on the color that you buy. But to me, in my eyes, this is for like the everyday woman. I would love to find a dupe for this because they are fucking expensive. They're like $20-something. And they're not the priciest, but they're not the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried ColourPop and no bueno for me. Sell your ColourPop. I have two different pressed powders that I'm obsessed with. Finishing powders. One is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish one. I don't know what shade I'm in. 2 medium. I love it because it's super, super like finely milled and it's just like perfect. And it does give you like an airbrush finish. I am pretty new to it. So it's like, I'm still in that I'm loving it phase. And then there is the Next to Nothing MAC one. And I believe this is just like their medium shade. I'm going to show you something. Don't judge me. It like is totally broken now. But I still like use a little bit. I've been using mostly this one, but I still will use this one. I just can't let it go. Like, I really loved it. I bought it twice this past year. I love it. The Next to Nothing by MAC is one of my ultimate favorites and very dear to my heart because I love the finish of this. It makes you look airbrushed as well. So I don't know which one I like best. Still don't know. So they're both my favorite. Then, speaking on MAC, I started using the Give Me Sun by MAC. Give Me Sun by MAC. This is such a beautiful shade. I love that it's not too orangey, too brownish. When you put it on, it's like a mineral finish. It's like a mineral. It's a mineralized skin finish natural powder. So it doesn't seem like too powdery or too like overwhelming when you put it under your skin. It just looks nice and pretty. Like literally I've been wearing this makeup since like 10 o'clock or since 7 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock. Like it's been multiple hours. Don't judge me. I haven't retouched at all. This is literally what it's been like. Okay. Almost there, guys. two items. This one item is an item that I'm sad to say that I was really late to the party. But again, better late than never. It is the Fit Me finishing powder, setting powder, loose finishing powder by Maybelline. I have it in two different shades. I have it in the shade 20, which is a medium, light medium finish, and the shade 10. This is for the winter because my foundation is a little bit lighter right now, but this is for my all year round. This one I have very little left. This one I have a lot more left. I can't say enough good things about this powder. It has done me so good every single time. It's never too drying. It's never too much. It's perfect. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I will definitely continue to rebuy it. I think it's under $10 or around that $10 mark. And so in my book, it's all good. I will keep rebuying this. I used to buy the Laura Mercier and I got over it. I got tired of it. It was not worth the money, in my opinion, in my humble little opinion. I would rather spend the $10 on a product that I know works well, just as well, and maybe invest those extra $20, $30 that I'm saving into a better foundation or a better primer. Nowadays, I am more balanced. Like if I spend hella money on shoes or hella money on some jeans, guess what? I'm gonna go buy my little Wet n Wild foundation, or vice versa. If I buy myself a nice ass primer that I'm not gonna spend that much on a top. I got this from Zara for $10, $12. You know what I'm saying? It's all about balancing, you know what I mean? This 2019, I definitely invested more money on clothing, better clothing, than on makeup, because a lot of this makeup and a lot of the stuff that I got really isn't that expensive. Last but not least, my favorite combination is what I'm wearing right now. I think the gloss is pretty much gone though, so let me put some on. Oh yeah. Tell me this gloss is not popping, because you know it is. It is the Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper. It is a lip gloss by Dior. It is in the shade Mango. It's like a corally shade. They have a lot of different shades in this, but this one just spoke to me. I'm obsessed with this fucking lip gloss. I am obsessed with this lip gloss. I will not wear another lip gloss. I've tried them all. I've tried so many lip glosses, and the one that comes the closest to this for me, but it doesn't have the plumping thing, is the Rihanna one. She has all kinds of shades in it now, but the original one, the first one that they came out with, that was one of my favorite. I bought that thing three times and I keep losing it. So I feel like that freaking lip gloss for me is cursed. I legit have bought it many a times and I can't find it ever. I don't know if people are jacking me. I don't know if it's falling off my little bags, my purse, my pouches. I don't know what's happening, but I could never keep it. And the Dior one stays in place always. I took it to Vegas. I took it to Hawaii. I took it to California. I have done everything and gone anywhere with this thing. I compare it with pretty much anything. Anything that's nude-ish. And my favorite lip combo this year was of course, Stripdown by MAC. It's a great brownish, burnt orangey, burnt something undertone. Love it, love it, love it. And the Morphe, I actually really like Morphe. It's one of my favorite makeup brands, I would say. It's the Kissy Face, those two together. So Kissy Face and Morphe. It is from their Mega Matte, I cannot speak, Mega Matte Lip, whatever. It is from their Mega Matte, Super Matte, whatever thing. It looks like this. The packaging itself of this lipstick is matte. So I guess they have a vibe going. These two together. And then this. I mean, tell me it's not cute. You know it's cute. And then, yeah, so basically I just wear my primer, my foundation, my Fenty Beauty Concealer, my setting powder, my bomb ass mascara, my lip combination, my Dynamite Fire lipstick combination. For my eyebrows, I didn't talk about them because what I'm wearing right now is not what I wear throughout the year. Right now I am wearing the Anastasia, the pomade stuff. I went back to the pomade just because I feel like it goes a long way, and the eyebrow pencils, I go through them with like in less than a month. I have to like refill, and it's insane, and I'm tired of that shit. So I'm going back to the pomade. But yes, all year round I did use the Anastasia. I'm just not using it this year because I'm using the pomade. But yes, I use the Brow Wiz. Oh my Lanta, I think I'm finally done. Whew, that was exhausting. So now I get to go edit, and I don't know how long that's gonna take me, but I will try to post this up by the end of the week. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been so amazing. I will continue to post for you guys. I will definitely be doing some try on hauls this year for you guys. That is my main thing that I want to do, more try on hauls. Makeup, this is all I do. I don't think you guys want tutorials of this. It's like super plain. If you would like to see makeup tutorials though, go ahead and like this video and leave me a comment and tell me like what kind of looks you want to see from me. Or leave me a comment if you want to see more like fashion hauls. Also, I have stopped wearing color on my nails again. Last year I did this for the beginning of the year. I just did like a pink powder, so they're more like pinkish, more natural. It just seems like a little bit more romantic. I just got tired of all the colors that I was picking, and it's time to move on. You know, new year, same me, better me, you know? All right, thank you guys. I love you. I will see you in the next one, and stay good, be happy.